Hi everyone, my Yudachi, and today's video let's talk about the Sun Yat-Sen. So, being a new Tier 9 premium Pangea Battleship, I'm pretty interesting. I kind of like it. Well, except the first gun I was having extremely hard time, just don't know where I'm going because I don't know how the ship works. And to the second gun, I just put a little normal way, and that's how I play. And yeah, feels great. So, let's get into the ship and any information that you know, and is it good, what not, and also I'll get it great, and let's see how you're gonna build a ship. So, let's start with this thing, but let's compare with, but first, what does the thing look like, and what is the counterpart? So, counterpart is the Sovietsky. So, that's a Tier 9 Russian battleship. But, that is only the hull. The guns are different. The guns are actually the Kremlin gun. If you didn't know, this is a 457mm gun, but the Soviet gun had a 406 right here. So that means this thing is not from the Soviet gun. It is rather come from the Kremlin. So these are the Kremlin's 457mm gun. But different is you have one less gun on the turrets. So it means you do lose that firepower due to the fact it have a one less gun. But there is an upside, and I actually like this upside, is that your fire rate increase. So if you didn't know, Yamato class having a Yamato, Masashi, and then another one is Super Yamato, that's a Shikishima, by which Tier 11 Satsuma doesn't count, that is not a battleship. I don't like that ship, screw that. There is a difference. So, triple gun, 30-second reload, and there's triple turrets. While for the Shikishima, it's dual turrets with 26-second reload. But it's a bigger caliber with 510mm. So there is may see a little difference. Like caliber is different, the pension is also almost the same because APC and AP, yes, right there. But when the dual turret actually fire fast, that may get incredibly great since you get extra chance to fire another salvo when they're turning. Rather have to wait for literally a almost 35-second reload speed. Well, here's the best over here. So we're gonna look at Soviet because they're almost same reload. 33-second reload. They're gonna take like extra 5 seconds, maybe 6 seconds, just to get that turret gun reload and then just get the fire out. But with the Sun Yat-Sen, you can actually fire faster. So the enemy, if it try to turn away, your guns already start reload, and as you can fire another salvo before turning bow out or bow in. Here it goes. But remember, those are 457. I mean, you can pin most of the thing. So here it goes. I mean, you're actually better than the Soviet Sovietsky right there with a 33-second reload at the base. I mean, look at the Soviet Russia over here. It's at the premium. And yeah, you got a 29-second reload, by the way. That's the same reload speed as the Soviet Sovietsky with a reload booster. So that's a 33-second reload. Pretty much for all battleship with Tier 9, Tier 10, they're all the same reload speed. So here we go. You're most likely used to it. This is different. So, rather than saying this is going to be a Russian style, rather just say Shikishima style. So, I love Shikishima so much, and I love this ship so because the design way, the play way is similar to Shikishima. You got 2 turrets in the back, 1 turret in the back. They're also dual gun turrets. It means, yeah, real speed is similar to Shikishima. It means I actually kind of like it. I can play like a Shikishima over here, Tier 9. There it goes. Well, it is like a Masashi and Yamato. Masashi as a Tier 9, but it's a Tier 10 battleship style. So here we go. Same thing, like the A part. So, but that's the thing. This has a good AA. Not weird at all, just kidding. I didn't even test A because the Kira never gets close to me except one time with the second game. That was 2 points, that's it. Okay, let's get into the ship. So, armor layout. Okay, let's just talk about that in a short way. So, how are you gonna talk about that? Sovietsky. If you know about Sovietsky armor, they're the same, exactly hull. Pretty much. You got the front nose with a 13mm, you got the deck armor with a 60mm, and then you get another one in the back with a 32, and you got a bottom tail on the, by the way, if you didn't know, right here, the plate over here, the deck plate right here on the third turret, bottom. On the front third turret is a 19mm, so, and then the superstructure with a 19mm, and then the cannon tower is a 45, 125, and then the top one, 250, and then 425, very much. Keep it going. Okay, so front protection with a citadel. To protect your citadel in the front so it not get headed sideways is 220. I mean, you most likely can get ricochet some of it. There it goes. But keep it going. You get another one over here with a 410 and 20mm for the front end armor mount. Keep going, and then you get the top part of it, the 420, and you get a 406. 406 and 220. I don't know why they have to do that, but here it goes, because they're different. They're just a separate part of this armor. So here it goes. And then you gotta keep going, and then the part of 390 mirrored over here, and then you got a 390 on top again. And then you get another one, a 375 with the entire long hole armor belt with 375. Same for the bottom, they're exactly the same. And you get to the tail, you get the same thing, 375, and then you get a 180. And then your tail is 320, 32. So, and then your bottom hole is 38. Yeah, there's your connection right there. So here it goes. Okay, what about the Citadel? By the way, we're gonna talk about gun later after the Citadel. So, here's your Citadel. By the way, I'm going to remove a little bit. You can see the Citadel is right on the between the first and second part right here. So you can see when you get sideways, you actually can see it's kind of exposed a little top. They're kind of middle. So they're actually outside of water. If you hit the Citadel over here, you actually hit the Citadel. So, and here's the protection. You got the 20mm protection one there on the side, and you get the top one with a 50mm protection. That's pretty much all. And yeah, and then you get the front one with a 220, 230, and then you get a back with a 75. I will say, back is the weakest part that you have. It means you don't want to show your side, your back, because that thing is the weakest Citadel. So here it goes. Pretty much. You get a top over there, you get that 60mm protection from the hull. So yeah. But keep it going. Now let's get to turrets. Where's my turrets? So here we go. So, turrets. Front. You got 1050 murder protection. By the way, it means no ship can penetrate armor, that armor. Even the Shikishima can't do it because Shikishima is found at 10 murder. It means you will always get either 9 pan or ricochet from this thing. Or just with 9 pan. There it goes. And keep going. You could have 254 murder protection on the side armor right here on the turrets. Same thing over here. You got that same thing armor. And for the back, you got 8 murder protection. By the way, the only way to take down the turret is your Shikishima gun. Otherwise, good luck with all about it, other thing that you have. Well, because the back turret, of course, can get knocked down a few times because it is protected by the weak armor. So, front one, always get protected really good. Top, you got a 254 murder protection right there. That's pretty much not bad at all. I will take it. Now, the turret's turn system. So, compared to the sweet part, you get that 185 on the top of the bottom plate, and you get the bottom one, the similar one. Then, the middle one, the barrel system armor right here, you get a 425 murder, and then you get a bottom one, the turret system, 50 murder. It means it most likely you won't get incapacity most of the time, since you get that little bit of protection in the front. Where is it? Right here. You get a beautiful 220 murder protection right here, and then the other one protected by the 25. It means you most likely won't get the turret knocked down most of the time. See that now they get now turret knocked down, so seems pretty good. Same for the back. Pretty much we're gonna knock us out by that because they're a similar thing. Okay, now survivability. Okay, as compared to the Sovietsky, Russia, and the same. So survivability 880k, almost 81k right there. Torpedo protection is 35%. So, Service Rescue over here, similar thing, they're pretty much exactly hull. So here it goes, you get that extra hit points right there, except you do get that little extra 7k hit points, so here it goes. Russia, same thing, they're exactly the same hull, except the part I do have a captain build, so I have a protection on the captain, so. But otherwise, they're the same hit points. So yeah, they're just kinda, it is a Soviet Russia in the, right there on the hull. So yeah, since the ship's a ship, so. Okay, now, let's keep going. Now, main guns. Okay, we already talked about that, but we're still gonna talk about it. Main guns. You got that 457mm guns. You get 2 turret in the back, front, 1 turret in the back. So here it goes. It's a dual gun turrets. So yeah. Also, keep going. 26-second reload is really good compared to the 33-second reload. So yeah, it's kind of like you did lose a single gun, but you get a better accuracy and you get a little better reload speed at the same time. Minimum shell type switching is 15.6 seconds. Well, even though most people don't put it on Battleship, but for me, I do keep it, using it just in case if an ND try to get close to me, so I can at least use those HE shells to blow the torpedo out of the game. So here it goes. Turn speed, 30 seconds. While it is a Russian close range battleship, it means you get that really beautiful close range gun turn speed. Here it goes. Right now. Okay, max hit per 209 million M. That means it's actually not bad at all. I actually like it. Yeah. Okay, and then look at this thing. Same thing, but you get that little weaker accuracy due to the fact you do got that triple gun turrets. I mean, yeah. And then, pretty much, even though you do get extra 0.2 second extra gun range, but first we can talk about it right now. So, gun range, 19.2. So you do get that 0.2 coin smaller than the Russia and the Sovietsky. But also, the one thing is, just like Russia, because it is the carrier from the Russia hull too, it may you be able to access to your range mod. It means different than the Russian ship, they cannot access to it, but you can access to the main barrel fire range, increasing it to a little more bigger range. So here it goes, just like Russia can do it at the same time. Why not? If you want to do it, go for it. Otherwise, main barrel speed or Ultraman Mod 2. Here it goes. Well, even though we're gonna about that, why do I put the Ultraman Mod 2 inside there? So later. Okay, keep going. Secondary, 152mm gun. By the way, yeah, they are the light cruiser guns, so there it goes. I mean, they're a slow reload with a 8-second reload, while there is a reload build for the secondary. So maximum range, 10.5. Fire range goes not bad, but their placing is kinda not good, and you do gonna get 3 on each side, making a little less firepower on the east side. Rather than having either 4 or 5, kinda like the Russia one, you get that little extra gun system. You get that little beautiful 3 big caliber on the big side on the side. You can also get 2 small caliber on the side. So yeah, it's a little extra firepower. Same for the Sovietsky over here, except the bar you only get the 130mm and it's only get 3 sides. So here it goes. But they're faster reload. Not really at all. Keep going. Well, because you're not gonna play secondary range, but I do. I love close range comeback. So, okay, keep going. Submarine thing. Airstrike. You get 2 charger planes. It's 20-second reload speed. Our point is 2. Number attack squad is 1. Hit points 2k. Max range for your striking area is 10 km range. Also, number of bomb playout is 2. And then max damage 4.6. So not bad. I mean, I still hit some range, so here it goes. Right? Okay, A system. So here's the thing that we're gonna talk about that because it's a Pan Asia battleship. So it means they're going to be like NGCV game ship. So you mostly notice that a lot of Pan Asia ship having an AA system. So yeah, this is also a wonderful thing on this battleship. Yeah, Sun Yat-Sen is also has the same thing. You get a different AA. So yes, if you didn't know, this thing has a different AA right here. So yeah, so just like the Russian one, but they weak the AA system, but this thing is not nerfed version. So here it goes. That's a pre-nerf version of the Soviet Sovietsky. So yeah, I mean this is Russia at the same time. So yeah. Okay, keep going. A gun system. You get that beautiful damage, continued damage right there, with a mid-range of 5.545 damage right there. By the way, one thing is, since it's a Russian gun, it means you don't have the close range. That's the downside. So yeah. Keep going. Hit rate, 75%. Well, it is a battleship, so I was expecting that. Well, firing range is 4 km range, so I would take that. It's just the downside of the long range. Seriously? 108? Seriously? It's an A build, buddy. I have the A mod on and it still feels like a small, slow, weaker gun. Well, because it's explosion, we're gonna talk about that right now. So, here we go. Damage by extra explosive. 2,231. So yeah, damage right there. Also, you get total 5 explosion. By the way, that's 4 explosion since I had the 4A build over here. So here it goes. Firing range 3.5 to 5.8. I mean, not bad. Primary sector reinforcement is 60%. 3.5 instant damage, 15-second reload, 15-second repair time, activation time, and 15-second reload time. So yes, I do have the A builds here because for the random battle, I do want the extra damage on the planes and the NT submarine. So here it goes. Okay, here are the next part. Well, it is a Soviet rescue armor hull, and it's just like Soviet Russia. I mean, your speed is the same. Compare these two, you got 24 8 knots. Same thing over here, you got 28 knots over here. And then the same thing, you get exactly turning speed, exactly turning roger time. They're exactly the same. They're the copy paste. So, well, we can not talk about that because I'm too lazy. You know how the Soviet rescue works? Yeah, you know how this thing works. Concealment. Downside is the concealment. You got a 15 current concealment. By the way, that will only score the soft 5 with it. Russia. Same thing, but a little better concealment with a little 0.4 reduction right there. Russia, on the other hand, even better. There you go. So yeah, I would say everything that looking at everything on the ship, I really like it actually. I like the ship. I just love it. So yeah, I will give the ship a. Well, the downside because the well, there is no downside. There is no downside. Actually, I should like it. Actually, there is no downside. I mean, almost perfect. Hero is good. I mean, the consumer is kind of bad, but that's a downside. But I don't really care about consumer on Battleship. A guns are good. You got a different A system because they don't have a spot brain, so the downside is the range. But even without with the range, the guns are really good, really accurate because it's a single Shima accuracy gun. So it means they're actually really good. Oh, keep going. So, how can I build this battleship? And how are you gonna build a commander? Let's get into that right now. Equipment. So, first, well, for most player, battleship and armor model 1, but for me, A gun system, secondary gun system, artillery model 1 is your best choice. Since your main gun most of the time don't get incapacity, so here it goes. So artillery model is your best friend. Saw 2. Well, it's a little tricky one because you can pick either one of it. Well, I mean, I go for different A mod 1 because, hey, I got different A. I'm not gonna put right there just wasting it. I'm gonna have some better A system, so why not different A system and have a faster charge speed. So, different A is your best friend if you have the ability to use those codes to buy it. Otherwise, different control model is your best friend also. Saw 3. Well, different on each player playstyle. Player can go for either main battery mod 2 to get a better turn speed of turrets. Secondary mod 1 if you want to go for a close range combat just like me. I like to do that most of the time. Slot 3. Anti-carrier. So, get that thing on the field just to making sure you always get that instant damage going over and over again. Continuing damage increase. So yeah. And the image system actually is not bad at all. You can also get that accuracy increased. Dispersion reduction right there. So yeah, I mean, and there's a little extra secondary increase. So, I mean, all 4 skill on this battleship. So you can go either one of it. There is no downside. I love it. Sapphire 4, I mean. Double control mod 2. You need that actually. You do need that for your battleship. Put that inside your ship. Put that inside your beautiful battleship. That will be perfectly good. And then, slot 5, concealment mod 1. I mean, you can go for torpedo loadout if it just feels like you don't want to get expired surprise by a torpedo. But otherwise, concealment mod 1 will help you a little bit to at least get your concealment to a 15.10 with spacing call range rather than have a 16.4, 3.4 right there. So, again, slot 5. I mean, slot 6 more about. There are 3 choices to go. Main armor mod 3 for the real speed, the actual real speed for the 23-second real guns. I mean 24.5, so, well, even though it's still good now, you get the actual firepower where every round fire. It makes everything you hit is gonna hit really hard and faster. So, again, slot 2 is also gonna be a good choice. You get that extra gun range. It means since you do get extra long range, I mean you have ability to fire early game while before you get engaging engage mode. So yeah, because the Russian ship is the weakness is the engage speed. Because first, because they have to get to gun range on enemy ship. If enemy ship is kiting away, yeah, your guns are not worth it. So this is allows you to fire a little early. Also, be able to hit the ship that are kind of kiting. So yeah, that gun range on the field is really good. Slot 3 is your counter CV and the super close range combat speed. Since the turret guns are all small caliber gun and bigger caliber with a light cruiser, I mean you need that reload speed to get that extra power to fire it out a little bit, even though it has 3 on each side. But I still love it. And also, your AA build. It means put that thing on there. It means your CV does not want to get you close to you too much, because when that continued damage is on, it's deadly. Also, since you do that AA build, it means that here you get that 5 explosion over there, and then continue, and then the slot 6 with the extra 2 explosion will trigger the different AA, making it even more deadly for your AAs into your enemy carrier. So, make it incredibly good to counter any CV that you have, enemy have. So here we go. By the way, there are a lot. I see the second round. I see enemy have the same thing. They have an A build with Sun Yat-Sen over there with their carrier in a division, so they have a CV. They guaranteed to get a CV game. So yeah, the way you play. Get a CV with you, with a buddy, to get in a division, to get it, making sure you have a fully CV game, so you always have a CV on the enemy team, and making sure that CV is gonna die, because they are gonna lose the entire point just by attacking you. So yeah. Okay, now, keep going, consumable. Well, you get that dim control right there, 16.5 second activation time, like a Russian. Different is, since it's a Soviet Russia style. If they know, so Russia over here is a little special, because they're using fast dim control with a 8 seconds. There's like a Russian dim control right there. Well, this thing carrying a normal dim control, just like the Slava. So, and maybe you got a standard dim control, so it's a downside, but it's a Russian battleship. You should have a better dim control, right? Well, it's okay. I'd rather take the normal dim control, since I don't really need that too much with this instant one, because if it's gone, it's all for you. So, I rather want the real original one. It's more effective. It's really good. I did like 16.5 seconds. I actually like it. Real speed, 76 seconds. Kind of slow with the standard 80 seconds, but it's fine. I'll take it. Repair party. You got total 4 charge. Commander 5, and then repair per second is 485. Activation time is 30.8 seconds. By the way, that is with the repair party build. So here you go. Reload speed, same with your damage control. So yeah. You only need that with the 5 charge. You need it. Extra survivability. Here we go. Then, last but not least, the defense AA. Continued damage, 50% increase when it triggers. Also, for the damage for the explosion, is 300 increase. So it means every calculation, this thing from the 500, it go to like 75. Since it's only 50%, rather than 100%. So yeah, it means mid-range is not bad at all. Counter anything that are mid-range, pretty much including torpedo planes and dive bomber. Well, except the skip bomb, that's the downside. Well, rocket is fine, kind of. And then explosion, counter anything that are trying to get close, including torpedo planes, rocket planes, and skip bomb. So here it goes. I mean, yeah. I mean, the actual explosion damage is not bad at all. I will take it. Also, because don't forget, there's the triggers with an extra 2 explosion when it triggers the different AA. And also, don't forget, this thing trigger including activation of 20-second activation time and 10% faster reload speed. So yeah, make it incredibly good counter CV. So yeah, then tell your opponent CV, don't play CV again, and hope you have a great day. And here it goes, Commander Bill! And then, let's get to the last part. By the way, there are not too much commander complaints out there, so I mean, even though there's a new commander right there, I can put that inside there, so yeah. I mean, you could go trigger it a little bit, you could get that reload speed. So, combat scout, but the downside is only for destroyer or a carrier. And well, you go for the torpedo attack, is that you get torpedo for the destroyer. And then for this one, it's a little different, because you get that every pursuit damage, you get that 6.5 reduction speed. So it's actually really good for your battleship, since the commander actually gives you that faster damage control recharging speed. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad at all. Well, you get downside, that thing. So it doesn't matter. So, well, otherwise, here's what the commander builds look like. I mean, my build is a little different. So yeah. So, if you want to go for your style build, go for whatever you want. This is my style build. Otherwise, if you want to go for a pro build, Familiar Mint is your best friend. Oh, but it's just making sure I have a command over here that has a better look. Let's just go for that over here. So, Familiar Mint first, raise guard capacity by 30%, making sure your torpedo turret never get knocked out. Same for your engine system, staircase system. So here we go. Second, depending on who you want to go first. So either you want to go for the A system build, you can go with that. or you can go for any destroyer torpedo build. So just get an extra 20% the spotting range and then 7% reduction damage from the torpedo. Hey, you know, it's torpedo protection. So yeah. Or you can go for even faster close range combat, a 20% reduction for your faster return speed with a 25-second turret speed. And then, that's what it feels like. Then, slot 3. Artillery Rush. Oh wait, had that on. Here it goes. Slot 4. Emergency Repair Party Expert. Get the actual repair party on. Get the actual timing activation time on. Here you go. Wow, since you're a Russian battleship, I mean, you don't have extra damage control, so it doesn't even matter. But the damage control activation time is also good. So at the same time. So here it goes. Okay, so from all of them, we're going to get to the power word, the last few that you need to go for. So first, slot 4, Fire Prevention Expert. If you're going for pro build, that's what you're going for. Prevent you get me 4 fire on your ship. I mean, at the second game, I got 4 fire on my ship, so I'm so enjoyable. I've been learning to watch my fire on my ship on fire for 4 fire on the field. It's like, this is fine. It is fine. Well, keep going. Slot 3. Based on ability based on survivability. Multi repair time speed. 50% faster. Fire expansion. 50% faster pulling out fire. And the same for flood. 50%. So here it goes. Get that there so you can get that fire prevention on the field. Well, then you can do the other part of it. You can get that AP damage on. I mean, you get that AP on, so you get that little extra damage with it. So 975, but otherwise you get that consumer upgrade. I mean, well, fire increase. So, well, otherwise it's kind of like that. And then you can also get this one, Furious. One of the best skill deck for this battleship. I mean, 26-second real guns are good enough, right? Wow, how about let yourself on fire and making sure you get that extra 5% faster gun reload speed and better reduction for your enemy shooting at you. Make it even better, faster fire gun, and make the enemy gun really hard hitting at you. So yeah, this is literally the best build you can go for right now. So, that's what the builds look like. So yeah, pro build, pretty much. Okay. Now let's get to switch back to my own commander right there. Let's go with so gun. Okay. For all the thing I looking at this ship I will give it a how you can say it? Perfect out of 10. It's just way perfect. Perfect, so perfect that they might need to nerf it. I mean, well, I love this ship. I love Shikishima. It is literally a Shikishima in Tier 9. I like the way this style works. I like it. Even though the difference is Shikishima, the caliber guns and the secondary range, because Shikishima has the increased secondary range and any other battleship, so yeah. Otherwise, this is a perfect out of 10. It means 10 out of 10. But it's perfect. So yeah, perfect 10 out of 10. There it goes. I love it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Me, Yudashi, is out of the field. And enjoy the patch, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm gonna have to do other thing now. Later! I love this ship. And now let's end this. I can take a little break. My throat's kind of hurt a little bit, so. The end. Me, Yudashi, is out of the field. Well, have a nice day, and be safe.